just let me know.
Can you see my screen?
I can. It's on your computer files.
It's on my computer files. Okay, so I need to get out of there. Okay, so let's close that and go there. Can you see this now?
So do you have two screens?
I am sharing one now.
Yeah, I still see your computer files.
Okay, so all right, so let's stop share here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
So
okay, so let me just try to close everything else I have open and ensure that the owner here with us. Just a little snippet about St. Lucia to all of you beautiful people, just letting you know that we are here, we are ready for business, and we want you to experience St. Lucia. Let her inspire you. Buckle your seatbelt, and we are ready to roll. So this is me, yours truly, Ernie George, the sales manager for the St. Lucia Tourism Authority. Basically, I am responsible for the Northeast. And again, anything else that they ask me to do, it's all on my agenda. So some of you may see a lot of me and some of you may not see much of me, but we're here and we're just ready to serve you. So what really inspires you to live? What really inspires you to be you? What really inspires you to be yourself? And for us in St. Lucia, love, the destination, and just meeting people inspires us to live. So think about that, a chocolate-infused massage. For some people, it's all about pampering. For some people, it's all about just relaxing or doing nothing at all. And believe it or not, the one thing you can do with this massage is you're not able to do that with this treatment. All you could do is smell that chocolate and just enjoy those hands, letting all the stress out of your body. For some people, it's spending time together, spending time with your loved ones, spending time with your family, spending time with your kids. You know, this is what inspires you, and St. Lucia has it. For other people, it's family. It's all about being here, away from everything, and just making sure that you enjoy every moment with the one that you love. And St. Lucia has something for everyone. And this is a glimpse of the aerial tram, and this is where it is for everyone: adults, kids, teenagers, family, singles, couples. And we have persons who are in need of the ADA Ability Act, and you could also be part of that experience. So I'm hoping you could see that little video that I'm trying to play there.
Ernie, are you all set now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, awesome. It looked like you were on mute. Sorry about that.
Can you see? It was a video showing there.
Yeah, we can see it. We just can't hear it. I can't hear any sound.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I can see it, but not hear it.
Okay. Sorry, I might just have to take it in. And I do apologize if you did not get the sound of that, but I hope by watching it, you would get inspired. So why St. Lucia? Out of all the other destinations, and we know people like the DR, people love the UK, and people love Mexico, why St. Lucia? We would say a dream destination for your best clients. And we believe because of where we're located on the east side of that Atlantic, we have the best view in the Caribbean. We're perfect for all. A relaxing escape. Great weather year round. And we're talking about 80 degrees weather year round. A variety of things to do, from adventure to doing nothing at all. Perfect for the most deserving clients. And that is for both you and your clients. And world leading honeymoon destination, world leading adventure, Caribbean leading adventure destination. So in the event that you are not too versed with the island, think of USA over here and come down here to St. Lucia. And the reason why we show you the two different airports is that you land to the south. And if you just feel like being a little bougie and taking a helicopter ride, it takes you to the north, and then you're just a few minutes away from your hotel. And we say covering 238 square miles, you know, for some people who measured it, it's 3.5 times the size of Washington, DC. The island is 27 miles long, 14 miles across. And our main official language is English. And yes, we do a French Creole, which is spoken in like Haiti, the French island of Martinique, Guadeloupe. Some folks from Louisiana speak it, and some parts of Africa speaks our Creole. And again, what do you need to get in here? You know, foreign nationals entering, you need a passport. And it used to be 3 months from the date of departure, but once your passport is valid for the duration of your stay, you will be accepted on the island. US, UK, Canadian, you need no visas to enter there. And the currency is the Eastern Caribbean dollar. And again, we say it's 2.70 to 1, but who wants to do the maths while on vacation? We just say 3 to 1 and just sum it up. US dollars will be used everywhere on the island, but you would get your change very often back in the Eastern Caribbean dollars, but you can change it when you get to the airport before you return home. Elif transportation. How do we get to St. Lucia and how do we get around from St. Lucia? And here are a few of the airlines who service the destination. American, JetBlue, Delta, you know. It is, again, so easy to get to us. And we have so many major cities that we fly from. It makes it easy to get here. So what you need to look for is UVF when you book in the island. Your booking code would be UVF. This is what you need to look for. GFL Charles is the airport to the north. And sometimes when you do last minute searches, you're going to get GFL Charles popping up a lot. But if you go to GFL, you would need to connect to another Caribbean island to get to us. So if your clients are going to go island hopping, very often they may come into UVF and leave out of George F.L. Charles to another Caribbean island. Again, as I said, if you're thinking of being bougie or you just booking those clients who are on the honeymoon of a lifetime, they flew first class, they're going to a top class hotel, why not do a helicopter transfer? And okay, you don't really like to fly on a helicopter. We have so many different options that you could choose from, where you have the luxury car service, or now we have the boat, which is a fun to see ferry, where from the airport, you go across for just about 7 minutes, board that ferry, and the ride is 1 hour and 20 to 1 hour and 30 minutes, you know? So it is something that everyone can enjoy right here in St. Lucia, you know? It is something that everyone can do. So romance, dive, adventure. families, Creole. We have so much that you can do on island if you definitely choose to come to St. Lucia. You're gonna love it, love it, love it, love it here if you come over to the island of St. Lucia. Hotels, resorts, we've chosen a few of them for you so you could see what that looks like. And again, I could send this entire presentation to you so you guys could actually share it and have the information at your fingertips. So look at the northern, look at the south, which is Soufriere, Midwest, small hotels and villas. So what we're saying now, if your clients are going to go to a property where they get into the island, say between 5 to 6 p.m., you could check them into a small villa, a small hotel, where they just spend the night, and next day they commute to their hotel where they get the full experience. They get the bang for their buck, they get their money's worth, and they're really gonna enjoy that side of it. And again, going back to the airport, if it's an hour and 20, an hour and 30 minutes from your hotel, you get to a small Airbnb, spend the night, and then you just have a 7 to 12 minute commute to the airport. Nothing can beat that. So think of getting up with that view every morning for 5 to 7 nights. This is Ladera, where there is no fourth wall, but just the vista of that ocean and the pitons right in your backyard. Think of this, an afternoon chill where you could see the sunset. And this is from the Body Holiday. Give us your body and we'll give you back your mind is the tagline. And at this property, there is a spa treatment every single day that you are spending time with them. Again, the Royalton, you have a choice of 2, Diamond Club or just the Royalton, where you could move on to the top there next to the Celestial Terrace and just relax. Serenity by Coconut Bay. Those are the 36 butler suites, and all room has the plunge pool like this and a butler just at your fingertips, just waiting for you to call on them. The landings, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedroom villas, and you could also get a chef that you don't have to do anything. The family could be entertained, they could be taken care of without anyone having to cook, but you're all in your one space. Adventure. There's nothing better than being on vacation and can find so many things to choose from doing that the entire family can enjoy. So again, climbing the pitons, moderate to extreme hikes, zip lining, kayaking, diving, snorkeling, a host of different activities that you could do. Segway, something for everyone. Biking, lots of different tours, lots of amazing things you could do. Zip line past the pitons, zip line into the rainforest, and zip line over the rivers. We have a bit of all of them for you. Diving, you know, if you love it, we have it free dive, or you could dive with some of the operators and move from just about 30 feet and deeper. So like the pitons, you could climb it, hike it, you could dive it, or you could go on an adventure and just drink the piton, you know, something for everyone. So this year we will be having our St. Lucia Dive Fest, which is in September. Again, I could always share some more information on that for you if you want to, but we have so much that we can offer where you can just have fun on the island. So those are some of the dive sites on the island. Again, it's all on the Caribbean side, and they're all close to the wonderful adventure land of Soufriere. And we always boast that we're one of the only Caribbean island to have done the underwater wedding, and the bride is a travel agent. So again, if you want to take adventure And if you want to take your trips to another level, St. Lucia awaits you. You know, this is just a video, but we're going to pass on to this. Culinary and culture. Food is a big thing on the island. And again, what we've been doing is doing a fusion of our local cuisine into the international cuisines, onto the hotels and into the restaurants. So you're definitely gonna love the food in St. Lucia. And again, we have many different small restaurants in lots of wonderful areas that you could just sit back, relax, enjoy some such in St. Lucia. Our national dish, the green fig and saltfish. We use the codfish. So you have the green bananas, you could see cucumbers over there, you could see the codfish, and which looks just like a little coleslaw, but it's just a mix of green salads with some wonderful vinaigrette right on top there. So lots of wonderful stuff that you could do on the island. You could say, eat like a local, the Groseley Street Party, the Fish Friday in Ancillary. Some of the great restaurants would be like the Coal Pot. Small restaurant in a community, which would be Groseley, would be the Golden Taste Restaurant. The Pink Plantation, another amazing spot where one can really go out and enjoy St. Lucian cuisine. Our local bear, the pitons, and it's not advisable that you take one. They come in twos, so be sure to get 2 of them. Chairman's Reserve, you could do the rum tour, and this is a photograph from the rum tour. All the bottles there are 36 different rums and liqueurs that you can try on that tour. Another amazing thing to do in St. Lucia if you like to taste it. And that would lead you to our cabaret crawl. On the island, a cabaret is a small, rustic, old school, by the roadside bar. And just like you do a bar hop, we have a cabaret crawl, which is basically the same thing, but where you get to taste many different, let's say a variety of all the rums on the island. The market, what a wonderful place to be. And we're one of the only Caribbean island who could show you the food side of the market and we would say the souvenir side of the market. And at the food, you have it raw, and there are also lots of little hole in the wall food outlets that you could sample some of the same things that you see out there for sale. And this was a little video of the Groseley Friday night. Again, you may not hear the sound. I'm sorry about that, but take a look at what it would look like. So that was a little bit of the action in Groseley, the street party every single Friday. We don't have snow, so it's rain or shine. And the only Friday that is excluded is the Catholic holiday called Good Friday. This is the only one that is excluded from that. So let's dive into romance, love for 2. Something different, something exciting, something just out of this world. And we say be inspired, relaxing escape, year-round climate, dramatic scenery, diverse accommodation, something for all. And again, whatever you may want to do, engagement, relope, wedding, anniversary, renewal of vows, just something different. We can accommodate you in St. Lucia. So many different points of the island where you could just create those amazing memories. So again, if someone is thinking of getting married, the passport, the birth certificate, the decree of absolute, a death certificate, in the event one is a widow, a deed poll if the name has been changed, a sworn affidavit, and making sure that they're 18 and over, and an authentic translation in the event that they do not speak English. So we're showing you so many different areas here that you could definitely tie that knot in St. Lucia. And now we didn't include it there, but Sandals has the over the water chapel, which again, you need to be staying at Sandals, but you could definitely do a great wedding over there. Engagement with the Peter in the back. What else do you need? And for me here, I would say to you, if you have not done this program, you're missing up on a lot. The St. Lucia Expert Program. Experts know more, experts sells more. So please, please, please go on there, register slex.recommend.com, and you could just, it's just about 15 to 20 questions you would just answer, and you get a login, you get a certificate, and you definitely get the authentic St. Lucia Expert stamp right there that you could just blanish it out there that you are certified on selling St. Lucia. So when it comes to our farm programs, when it comes to definitely selling St. Lucia, you would be one who knows the destination. Why? Because you have lots of tools you could use over there. In the advent of you not being on the island yet, you get videography, photography, you get direct links to the hotels, direct links to the adventure, and all of what you need to close that sale. St. Lucia Expert is one that you need to put on your list, because definitely it is something for you to do, something for you to be part of. Starting from June 1st to November 30th, we have the St. Lucia Agent Month. And for St. Lucia Agent Month, you have from 20 to 65% off on rooms, accommodation, tours, transfers, restaurants. It's an amazing time for agents in St. Lucia. The Slam St. Lucia Agent Month is now on. Now, some of you may have points with the airlines, you may have miles, and you may have a free trip, or you may have some hotels who offering you a few nights. If you do that and you're on the island, we would pick you up from your hotel. We would take you and do a small farm all on your own. So if your family is here, you could go out in the morning and come back in the afternoon. Or you could go in the afternoon and just enjoy everything close to a sunset. We arrange with the hotels for you. And all you do is just show up, go out there, see the properties, see the island, come back and enjoy the rest of your trip. You know, when it comes to selling St. Lucia, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on, but I am gonna stop here, and you know, we could move to take some questions. There's a little video I just had to click on about our carnival celebration. So this is the carnival in St. Lucia. This is a glimpse of what it can look like. This is the team. This is the US team, Richard Moss, Odile, yours truly, Hortensia, and Raquel, all of us here waiting and ready just to assist you. Thank you, Jamita, thank you so much. And I am gonna, should I just stop share?
No, that's fine. I'm just going to, first I want to say thank you for the amazing presentation. The video didn't have sound, but I was over here dancing. We had a couple comments come in, a couple of agents that said they completed the training, they're certified St. Lucia expert.
Excellent,
Some are
excellent.
looking to go to experience it. I got a few amazings, it's beautiful. So guys, if you have questions for Ernie while he's on the line, this is your time. Drop it in the chat box and we will answer them as they come in.
Definitely.
Someone is asking, when is the St. Lucia Carnival?
Carnival starts from the 1st of July are the activities, but the 16th and the 17th are the two main street jump ups. So it's 2 days of partying on the road, but it's a whole month of activities.
Thank you. The next question I see is, where will we go to book the 60% off rooms for agents?
Okay, so once you have completed the expert program, if you go onto the website, www.stlucia.org, there should be, I didn't check it for this week as yet, but there's a drop down screen that would give you the list of participating hotels and properties, and you could just click on any one of them and then you go straight to the property and you connect with them.
Thank
But
you
again,
so much, sir.
if you have any issues, you could always reach out to me and I would ensure I connect you with your hotel of choice and, you know, make it simple for you.
Yes, create your own FAMs, guys. With discounts like that, you cannot beat it. Ernie, would you mind going back to the slide that had the list of the hotels? I know a lot of agents were asking about that one.
Okay, so let's go back to the one where we had this.
Our thank yous coming in.
Excellent. I think it was this one here.
Okay, guys, we have the slide up. Go ahead and take your screenshots.
Yeah. And there are all, we have at least 5 different versions of those. I chose this one because it gives both large properties and small hotels, villas, apartments, and all of that, because some people sometimes ask for a more varied list. So on that list, I did not have the 2 properties, which is Zoe Tree, which is now in St. Lucia. And we also have the Secrets, which would be opening up by the beginning of winter this year.
Are you able to zoom in on the slide at all? There you go. Okay, guys, get your screenshots in. I'm gonna move on to the next question while you guys are doing that. The next question, or it says, Carnival doesn't look very family oriented.
Well, we chose the one that shows the parties, the activities, and all of the road events. The family part of Carnival, there is what they call the Kiddies Carnival, which is a party on the street just for kids. And we have the activity within the city where it is just more of the bands, the music, and the costumes. But the 2 main days of Carnival is really an adult celebration.
Thank you. That answered that perfectly. What is the off season for St. Lucia?
We have what we call more of a low occupancy season, not that much of an off because of the varied events that we're carrying out. For most properties, September, October, November, those 3 months are the 3 months they record more of the lower occupancies.
Thank you. We did post the booking or the link to become certified. They're asking, how do you book these hotels
How do we book the,
for St. Lucia?
which of the hotels are we talking about?
So she didn't specify. in
Oh,
the
okay, she didn't
posting,
specify.
but-
Most of the tour operators carry a whole host of the properties on Ireland. So very often, if you check on the list for any of the tour operators that you're connected to, you will get that they sell St. Lucia. A lot of the properties offer a lot of booking bonuses if you book direct. So we have people booking rooms with hotels and then going back to tour operators to do the flight and transfers. So there are many different ways that you can go on there and book a hotel for your client. It's really you to choose what really works for you and what you see as an advantage for you.
Lots of different options. Okay, where, I mean, she's saying, is there any St. Lucia collateral we can order?
Sure, we have a 4 and a 2-page brochure. It is on the Slex.recommend library. You could always pull that out from there, and I could send it to you and you could share with your clients. We also have a PDF version of the brochure, and we could also get you some more updated information if you want on adventure and more properties on the island.
Okay, thank you. If you want to shoot it over to Mo, we'll get
Okay.
that uploaded onto our walkthrough Wednesday. So again, guys, if you joined the presentation a bit late, we do record this presentation as well as upload it to the Evolution Enterprises Facebook group under the walkthrough Wednesday. So you'll be able to see past presentations as well as this one. Just give us a few days to upload it there. And then next question is, what would be your top 10 choice for hotels and villas?
Whoa, interesting question. My guide to top 10 is really looking at who you're selling to. And I will share a little story that I had a honeymoon couple who booked at what we would consider one of the top properties, which is the Jade Mountain. And the bride definitely did not like it. Why? Because she was just not exposed to a 3-wall room. Even if there was a net and she was all the way to the top, she felt like there was missing a wall and she's not comfortable with there. But we took her out of the Jade and took her into the Sugar Beach, where she was on one of the penthouse right on the beach, and she loved it over there. So I really recommend 10 based on what your client's needs are. Do they need a pool? Do they need the beach? Do they want tranquility? Do they want adventure? Do they want nightlife? Do they want things to do during the day? So based on that, I will be able to give you the best top 10 for properties. But when we go back, let's see if I could pull out this map of St. Lucia, which would better explain why I would go into, right, this map over here. So if we're looking for, well, my cursor is not loving this map. So, okay, this one is there. If you're looking to really go and have the best adventure possible, the lower left side of the map where you see the little cluster of dots, that would be a good place for you to be. But if you're looking at more restaurants, more nightlife, and a beautiful beach, then you would have to go to the top of the island and see and be there. So based on what the needs are, I will be able to give you the best shot of best 10 for your clients. Again, the same apply to villas on the island. Down in the Soufrière area, we have quite a bit of villas, which are all around tranquility, or one of the best views for sunset on the island. Or we have the northern side, which is closer to all the different restaurants and bars and a wonderful beach. But again, they may not be close to the ocean like the ones in Soufrière.
That is great insight, especially looking at the map and being able to place them.
Correct.
The next question was really similar to that previous one, so I believe that answered both of them in one.
Nice.
Is there a favorite drink of St. Lucia? Also, what was that dish? Was it salt?
Yeah.
Ackee and saltfish?
Ackee and saltfish would be Jamaica. But green figs, which is the banana, the green banana, where we cut it up into like cubes. On the island, if you do green fig and saltfish, we just fill it up the entire length. But again, if we're gonna do a presentation for someone who we're introducing the culture to, we would make the plate suitable for the eye. So it's green bananas, codfish, salted codfish, cucumbers, and a little bit of salad. So it's green figs and saltfish is the national dish. And for drink for St. Lucia, we have what we call the Chairman's Reserve. And Chairman's has about 7 different varieties of rum. And for some people love rum, some people like the liqueur, which is more of a coconut-based liqueur. So we have, if you're into alcohol, that would be the better one for you. If you don't do alcohol, the best drink on island would be one of the freshly squeezed local juices.
Take it easy on the Captain's Reserve, okay? Someone's asking about the hurricane season.
Yeah, hurricane season is on the books from June to November, but like everything else, there are seasons where it's a lot active and there are seasons where it's not. But because of our location on that map, we're way south. So very often it starts above us. I would knock on wood that it's more than 12 years we've not had any hurricane on island. The rains, the wind, yes. And that's either in the south or the northern part. And we've not had a hurricane hit us. So again, for that period of June to November, we still get quite a bit of clients visiting the island.
That answers it very well. Okay, thank you. So someone was asking about the official website.
Yeah, www.stlucia.org. I thought I had it somewhere.
Okay, I dropped it in the chat as well.
Yeah.
So Kimberly said their St. Lucia rum is the truth. What is the name of the island? I think she's talking about the pitons.
Well, we're one of the only Caribbean islands that to the northern side of the island, on any good day, clear sky or evening, you could see the French island of Martinique, and in the south, you could see the island of St. Vincent. Very clear.
Oh, is it okay to share these images?
Yes, it is.
And then, was the underwater wedding at a specific resort?
We did the underwater wedding close to a resort. Again, the bride was staying at one property, but we had to find a spot that was a little shallow, that we had less drifting happening there. I think, yeah. We should be able to.
That just goes to show you how creative travel agents can be.
Yes. So there's a little video of what it was. Since we couldn't talk, it was all about the sign language. So here you have the best man, and here comes the bride.
Oh, wow.
Here comes the bride. Again, that video, we put different music to it. So all you that would be hearing is just the sound of the ocean over here. But here comes the bride with the father giver, who's the first dive instructor that she met on the island. And what you see on her wrist is where we had some of the cards. So since they couldn't speak, it was just all about the signs. So we were very proud to say that we did it right here in St. Lucia. So you could do above or below. So if you look on the cards he has there, do you, Sean, take Julie to be your wife and blah, blah, blah. And he moved right on from there.
Amazing. That is so cute.
Yes, I know.
So how would you book this underwater wedding?
First, if you really want to do it, is get a dive operator, and we still have the dive operator who did the wedding. Again, we have 2 DMCs who you could book that with, who could put all the logistics together for you. So for that, we had all the divers on hand, and we had the EMS service to the top. We had a drone, we had the boats, we had to do the decor that get the sign, and had to do the test to anchor it beneath the water level, see what area has less waves, see what area has less currents. So we put all of that together for you.
Thank you so much, Ernie. I see just a few more questions in here. It says, what's available for kids to do in St. Lucia? And also if you're comfortable sharing your email.
Sure. I thought I had my email in here, but let me go back to one of the slides where I think we had something to do with kids on there. Okay. So, oh no, this was another presentation, I'm sorry. But yeah, we have an amazing array of activities for the kids to do. And from the aerial tramp, we have a mini zip park that they could actually zip line with someone who is definitely certified to do that with them. We have lots of beach activities that they can do. We have a whole host of kids clubs on properties like the Windjammer Landing, the Coconut Bay Beach Resort, the Royalton, the Landings, all of those properties, the Sugar Beach, all of those properties do have kids club and have an amazing list of activities going on just for kids.
You will not be bored.
You will not be bored.
Okay, another question was, are we able to access the underwater video? Is it available?
Sure. I could forward that again to Mo, and she could have access to it.
Thank you. And someone said, I'll definitely be completing the training ASAP.
Yeah, you need to do that, girl. You need to do that.
Hey guys, there aren't any more questions. I believe I got to all of them. More thank yous in the chat. Yes, we want to thank you so much. Lots of great information. Were you able to put your email in the chat, or I can put it in there for you, Ernie?
Just put it in there. Just put it in there. I hope you have it. It's egeorge@stlucia, STLUCIA.org.
Chat. And again, we will be putting this presentation up on the Evolution Enterprises Facebook page. This presentation, along with any that you may have missed, will be listed there. Give us a few days to upload that information. You're also welcome to ask questions in the chat. Someone said they're booking their 40th wedding anniversary at Sandals Halcyon.
Halcyon, yeah.
Halcyon.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, 40 at Sandals with the new rendezvous and the new upgrade at the Halcyon is going to be amazing. And if you're there, you're just 20 minutes away from the street party in Grosley. You're just 20 minutes heading east to the area, that particular aerial tram I'm showing you right there. So there's lots of amazing things to do to be 40 and fabulous.
I know they're going to have a great time there.
Definitely.
Do you have an idea when the construction is complete at Sandals?
The area of the construction does not affect the main resort. The rendezvous and the rooms that are open, it's again closer to the beach, away from where the construction is happening. So the finishing touches of the paving and the landscaping is what is happening right now. So all the heavy hammering and nailing and all of that is done right now. So it's just the beautification project that's happening, but that is away from, it's a different wing to where the main property is.
Thank you. Yes, thank you as well.
Yeah.
And then the last question before we end the call, how is shopping on St. Lucia?
All right, so this is a tricky, interesting question because if one is on vacation and is looking for high-end brand name shopping, we don't have much of this happening on the island. However, the malls and the shopping areas, you're gonna get a lot of unique and a lot of one-off items. So you could go into the shopping mall, and if you're looking for resort wear or vacation wear, you're gonna find an amazing lineup of different clothing items, but they only carry like 5 or 10 in any one of them. So you could go back home with some stuff that you may never see anybody else wear. But if you're looking for the high-end brand names, we don't carry much of that on the island.
Thank you, Ernie. We can't show you our appreciation enough. We'll be happy to see you back on a call with the training. Thank you for taking your time. And on behalf of our 1-star platinum, Ms. Nina Jackson Mitchell, this webinar is officially closed. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.